WDBJ7 starts with a first alert weather day.
Several streets across our hometowns have been taken over by flooding waters. Some evacuations are already underway as it is impacting homes. Today, our meteorologists have declared a first alert weather day. Good evening, everyone. I am Taylor Locke. Thank you for joining us. We're heading straight to the First Alert Forecast Center, Bradford. The flash flooding threat continues through tonight. So what are you tracking now?
Yeah, and we're still watching some of those local streams, creeks, and even the larger rivers beginning to rise and still rising tonight. And I do want to show you this. Now, the folks within this community in Botetourt County, just north of 460, are made well aware of this situation here over the past several hours. But the National Weather Service has passed along. They have issued a flash flood watch in effect for a potential dam failure within this neighborhood, the Rainbow Forest Dam. And so they're watching that very closely. The emergency manager there is on scene watching that very closely. And other news, we are still watching those rivers. The larger rivers rose exponentially tonight because of the flash flooding, and the Roanoke River at downtown Roanoke is still rising. The latest observation just shy of 14 feet. It is expected to crest here, fingers crossed, within the next 2 hours at 15 feet. I do want to say this, that major flood stage begins at 16 feet. So that's something we'll watch very closely. James River at Buchanan, just under 14 feet there, is expected to crest tomorrow afternoon at more than 21 feet. And also watching the Dan River at South Boston, the latest observation just under 17 feet, expected to rise just over 18 feet as we head into, let's say, the afternoon hours on our Monday. So let's check out the forecast here. This is the Roanoke River just east of downtown Roanoke, still showing an observation of moderate flood stage and is within, let's say, less than 2 feet of major flood stage within that area. The National Weather Service continuing with those flash flood warnings in the lighter green shaded areas. Newly issued flood warnings that you likely saw just scroll across your screen here, issued for portions along and just west of I-81, where flooding is ongoing in these hometowns and will likely ongo here over the next couple of hours. First alert Doppler beginning to wind on down, but we are watching more potential moderate to heavy rainfall early tomorrow morning. We'll have the very latest on that and talk about the potential for accumulating snow coming up in just a few. Taylor?
Breaking news, nighttime rescues are underway in Richlands. This is video from the town of Richlands. The National Weather Service says around 2.5 inches of rain has fallen there within the last day. You can see the streets in this neighborhood are completely flooded, and rescue crews are there helping get people out. An emergency flood shelter for residents of Tazewell County is now open at the Tazewell County Fairgrounds. If you need help getting there, call the non-emergency number. Several swiftwater rescue teams are out helping with flooding across our area. From our hometowns, there are teams deployed from Lynchburg, Roanoke, and Bedford. Voluntary evacuations are happening in Salem due to the flooding. Officials say they've alerted people living at Salem Village Mobile Home on Roanoke Boulevard and Ramey's Mobile Home Park on Lynchburg Turnpike. Again, these are voluntary evacuations at this time. There are also several roads closed in the city. Officials say do not drive around road closed signs as conditions could be very dangerous. Staying in Salem, this is video near the intersection of West Main and Horner Lane at around 4 o'clock. As you can see, the road has been completely taken over by flooding water. Also, homes are being impacted already in that area. We also know the monster truck show at the Salem Civic Center has been postponed due to the weather. Also in Salem, this is video earlier this afternoon at around 3:30. This is specifically of the river at Salem Park. As you can see, the water levels are rising and causing runoff. In Roanoke, this is right behind the bridge at Franklin and Wiley at around 7 o'clock tonight. The area is closed off because water is flooding the roadways. One of our WDBJ7 members say they saw cars ignoring road signs around that area. Now, this is, of course, a great reminder. Please do not try to drive through flooded roadways. If you need help, call 911. And just down the road, this is video of Hirschberger at around 4:30. It's heading towards Ferncliff Avenue North.